Your character is built backstage. It happens in rehearsal time. This video will show you how to build your character even when you're in isolation. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumedh Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. And how you can create your character even when you're stuck at home. You see, a lot of us, we get so bogged down, so depressed, so in our own heads when we are all by ourselves. But actually, guess what? Isolation breeds artistry. Let me say that again. Isolation breeds artistry. When are the greatest inventions taking place? It's happening in isolation. That's when the greatest ideas are happening. Millionaires are built during a recession. Okay? There's a lot of great ideas that you might have right now, but you're not implementing. So what you want to be doing is creating much more of an implementation velocity. And honestly, that's what I do, right? If you were to say that, okay, what does this guy help me do as a flow state coach? I help you take more action. I push you to take more action because that's actually what we need as a coach. We need that push. We need encouragement from somebody else if we're not getting that accountability ourselves, right? So it's great to hire somebody to actually push you towards your ideal self and your best character. But what are a lot of people doing stuck at home? They're complaining. Right? They're like, oh man, I can't do this, I can't do that. And they're going deeper into the rabbit hole and deeper down into the dark pit rather than actually taking the action steps that are needed. And they already know what to do. That's the sad thing. That's the sad part. You already know what to do. You already know the action steps that you got to be taking. You just got to show up. Just show up. Just show up. What do? I record these videos and I just show up and I keep getting results. I keep helping people each and every day. No matter what. No matter what. I'll post a little bit later. I'll post sometime, maybe I'll have something else to do that day. I prioritize my time. Time management is priority management. That's one thing that you got to understand. The first tip that I want to actually give you is when you set your alarm in the morning, don't make it like a don't make it like a regular alarm clock. Now, usually when we hear the word alarm, what do we think of? Car alarm, fire alarm, burglar alarm. An alarm by itself sounds alarming. So have I am affirmations in the morning time. When you wake up, give yourself a 20-minute delay time where you're listening to these I am affirmations. Download them off of YouTube. There's many of them on there. Subliminal messages, affirmations, stoicism affirmations, Sigma male affirmations. I listen to this when I sleep and when I wake up. And it gets me in a really, really good mood because that's the time that your subconscious gateway is opened. When you go to sleep and when you wake up. Those are the two times. So if whatever you're doing in those two times is going to start to create your character and refine your character. So that's the first thing that I would mention. Right off the bat, don't wake up to this annoying thing. No, I don't want you to wake up to that. You're going to wake up stressed with cortisol in your bloodstream and it's going to be annoying to you. But if you can just lay in bed for a little bit, wake up earlier than usual, wake up 30 minutes before your wake up time, and actually listen to some I am affirmations as you do some yoga, stretch a little bit, and do some active visualizations. There's a difference between passive visualization and active visualizations, I want you to dynamically visualize, meaning get up, actually stand up and visualize. Make sure your arms are out, power posing. Make sure that your hand is on your heart. Make sure that you're moving around and dancing. Make sure that you're feeling it through your beingness and embodying it. Don't just sit and just meditate and visualize. I found that that's quite ineffective for me specifically. I love to get up and just start to do things and visualize as I'm moving. I like to visualize as I'm moving because as you're moving, you're also getting yourself into a low-grade flow state. And those are the times that your subconscious mind is also very awake, right? So right in the mornings, guess what? If you're not in the morning, that's okay. You can just move around and visualize. And I don't just visualize once a day. I visualize 5 or 6 or 7 times a day. Not for long, just 2 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 8 minutes. But even then, it's so powerful to keep this skill set of visualization going. Now, you might be asking me, what exactly are you visualizing? Lots of different things. Lots of different things. So, one thing that I'm visualizing is my character, specific to my health. another character specific to my wealth. If you look over there, you see pictures, right? I have different pictures of different areas of my life. Cash flow, love flow, focus flow, and creative flow. For cash flow, I have Larry Ellison and Tony Robbins. For love flow, I have Space Dandy and Doctor Strange. For focus flow, I have Bruce Lee and Osmosis Jones. And for creative flow, I have Swami Vivekananda and Horus, the Egyptian god. These also represent wisdom. And so these are all split up into the Stoic principles or the Stoic virtues as well, okay, each of them. So why do I value these things? This is how I choose to organize my life. I don't choose to organize myself in a timetable and a schedule and like these kinds of things. I go into the metaphysical world and I pull from it. And of course, it's great to have a timetable, goals, all these kinds of things. But then again, everybody is doing those. Do you want to be like everybody, or do you want to create your own pathway? I always recommend people to create their own pathway for life. Create your own pathway of life and create your own rituals. Don't just follow every single ritual that everybody else is doing. You got to find your own thing and fine tune it and make it yours. Okay? If you're a flow state Jedi, you are a master. Let me explain this. You are a master at creating your own rituals to change your state up. So how do you get tapped in? It's different every single day. Every single moment, it is a different thing. It is a different intention. Okay? One day I might be closing my eyes and imagining a tiger as I'm working out, as I'm moving. Another day, a dolphin. Another day, a hawk. Okay? These different animals that I'm tapping into, the animal spirit realm. Other days, I'm tapping into the Vega starseed energy, right? I contact someone called Osmosis from that realm. Now, this might just be my imagination. I might be channeling, I might not be channeling. I don't know what I'm doing in those cases. I don't exactly know what I'm doing in those cases, but guess what? They're bringing me results, and so I'm going to keep doing them. That's it. I know what's effective for me. It might not be effective for you. So all I'm sharing is my own process. If you enjoy watching these videos, try them out. Maybe they might be your process, maybe not. But at least you try them out to the space where you start to incorporate more of this kind of frequency throughout your day. Because all manifestation is, if you need to manifest, is have an intention that's very clear in your mind and match the vibration of who you're being at that time to the thing that you want, to the result that you want. So if you want money, you got to be money. If you want love, you got to be love. You get what I'm saying here, guys? Okay? But also, you can't resist it, right? Because if you want money, you have to fall in love with being broke. If you want a relationship, you got to fall in love with being alone. You got to first accept where you are in your state of beingness in order for you to change it. That self-acceptance unlocks something, and with added gratitude to that mix, it starts to bring in more amazing things in your life, more opportunities, more things that are coming in. And you just start seeing and noticing these variables coming in, and you're like, wow, I'm noticing these synchronicities, like confirmation upon confirmation. Why is this happening? Because you're taking the action steps each day to build your character. You can be building a character in a hut, in a tiny room somewhere where there's nothing else. Guess what? I sleep on the floor, right? This is my bed. It's on the floor right now, okay? It's just a mattress, that's it. I take cold showers each day, do calisthenics and workout each day. If not, it's a cardio day. Or I'll do yoga for recovery days, a lot of times. I'm in phase 2 of the beast process, so I have a different schedule now than I did earlier. Let's just say that it's a lot more adaptable for me, and I like to really start to engage with the proper mechanisms nowadays I'm just reading same books. Like I used to read different types of books and get golden nuggets from everything, but nowadays I'm just sticking to like 4 books in a month, right? And just really fine-tuning those within the month. I think that's helped me as a self-development junkie. It's gotten me much more leverage towards actually okay, how can I squeeze the juice of these words, the same words again and again? But that's, in a way, that's also a kind of a manifestation, right? Because you can manifest through repetition, or you can manifest through a high elation, like a state of emotional overwhelm in a sense, right? So if you're emotionally feeling really, really good, guess what? You're manifesting at that time. If you're feeling very, very sad or low, guess what? You're manifesting during that time, but in the negative. You're manifesting in the negative during that time. So it's not to say that, oh my God, it's so scary, I got a negative thought. No, it's the energy that you put to that thought. So if you don't put energy to that thought and you just work on the solution of that thought and make it a positive imagery, now you're becoming an alchemist of your own life. This is what I've been doing throughout my life. I've just been an alchemist. I've just taken the negative, taken the pain, taken the bad things, and tried to incorporate, transmute, transform, and make it good. How do I make it good? How do I see it in a different perspective? And how can I move forward from there? Okay, that's it. That's all I'm doing. If you are building your character and you're not reaching out to other characters on your mission throughout the day, guess what? In isolation, it's going to be pretty boring. So you want to reach out to people, right? You want to talk to people. You want to get on podcasts. You want to listen to things from others. You want to watch videos, right? As you're getting more input and data from other people, you're going to actually have chances where you're working on your character. If you have nobody challenging your character, it's not going to be strengthened. If you have everybody challenging your character, oh, you've changed. Oh, that's not good enough. Why are you doing it like that? Why are you sleeping on the floor? Why are you doing that? If you have people challenging you, you have more chance to be like, no, this is me. No, boom, this is me. No, this is my character. Sorry, this is me. Oh, well, yeah, I did change. I changed for the better. Okay, you're gonna have to keep showing up, and if you're not getting any challenge, no challenge whatsoever, you're gonna be bored. Okay, straight up. If you're bored, you don't have any challenges in your life. You have no problems. It's easy breezy for you. If you have way too many challenges, you're gonna get overwhelmed and anxious. You're gonna get anxiety. I have to do this by this time. Oh no. Challenge skills ratio, what is that? That is exactly what I just explained. So, once again, you're building your character each and every day. What are you doing? You're creating your own rituals. You're not following what Gary Vee's rituals are, right? You're following your own rituals. You're doing what you think is the most core compass for you. Now, how do you find that out? You find that out by going inwards. You find that out through meditation. You find that out by journaling. You find that out by spending time with others and getting reference points and inputs and data points from people. The mind loves to predict what's going to happen. And we love to mind read. We're like, oh yeah, I know what that person is thinking. We really don't. But because we've seen a pattern that's served us so many times, guess what? We're almost creating the self-fulfilling prophecy, right? We're creating the outcome in our minds that they are going to react like that. And then they do. So what do? We change our expectations. We understand that we can use the placebo effect. We can use the placebo effect to our benefit rather than our detriment. We can actually be like, yo, I'm going to do this. It's going to help me in this way. I'm going to do that and it's going to help me in that way. We keep building our power. You see what I'm saying? We keep building our prestige. We keep building our respect. We keep building our tribe. And we do this all by sitting at home on a laptop with a phone, just by yourself. Living that laptop lifestyle, man. Living that laptop lifestyle, man. Right? Everybody wants to live a laptop lifestyle. Nobody knows what the heck that even is or how to do it. But the real key here is, what are you spending most of your time doing? Okay, what are you spending most of your time doing? Where does your mental energy go to? Is it about some show? Are you being distracted very easily by things? You have to start to take a measure of these different things. And your mental health is actually very important. It's in fact the most important because the universe is a mental place, right? All is mind. So if your mental health is messed up, guess what? Your whole reality will be messed up. This is why I find that people who don't look after their mental health, they start to suffer the most in their lives. Once mental health is solid, once they're feeling good, everything else will align. So let me tell you this, if you're not looking towards your mental health, if you're not sleeping well, if you're not, doing all of these different things that get you the results that you want, get you the purpose that you know you have, it's going to be your biggest detriment. But if you are on this pathway towards seeing the different things that you're doing well, any little decision that you make, you can always counteract it by doing something else. Right? Like I had some dessert today. I know I'm going to run an extra 30 minutes on the treadmill. Just because. I had a craving, I did it. So what? I'm going to make up for it. I'm not going to stay in that wallowing nature. No. The wallowing is the problem. When you're alone and by yourself and you start wallowing and dwelling, that's the problem. When you're by yourself and you're dancing in the kitchen, making yourself some food, going out towards nature, just being in a high vibe all the time, you're not just celebrating the good things, you're celebrating the bad things, especially the bad things. This is one of the principles that I share on Writing Reality, which is a program that's coming out, okay? There's 8 laws of manifestation that I share on there. That's just one of them that I'm sharing in this video here. I've shared a lot with you here in this video. Make sure that you start to make these changes. Go do it right now. Go do it right now. Take a cold shower, change your energy up, dance, do a ritual in the moonlight, do something to change up that funk and change up that energy, because that's what it's all about on this channel. It's that raising that high vibration, getting in that high vibration energy and staying there. We can't stay there 24/7 because we got to acknowledge the negative and we got to deal with our issues and things like that. However, the more that you can stay in that energy, the more outcomes you're going to start noticing coming into your life, more opportunities coming in, more synchronicities coming in. So have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed this video. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today. Boom.